Please welcome William D. Rueckert, Chair of the Teachers College Board of Trustees.
Good morning. It's an honor and a pleasure to be speaking to you on this historic occasion, the inauguration of Tom Bailey as Teachers College's 11th president. As you will hear throughout this ceremony, Tom is the right leader for TC today. As he takes the reins at TC, he brings a unique set of skills, experiences, and personal qualities to meet both the challenges and the important opportunities before us. While we are excited about TC's future, I'm going to steal a few minutes today to talk about TC's past and the strong foundation that Tom has inherited. And I have a special connection to the past. As many of you know, the college's founder, Grace Dodge, was my great-great-aunt, and her nephew, Cleveland Dodge, served on TC's board for 67 years, chaired the board for 30, was my grandfather. Strong traditions have shaped the college, and enduring values have guided TC since its founding. Grace Dodge believed that education was the critical pathway through which human beings could lead happier, healthier, more productive lives. During the late 19th century, Grace founded TC, or the Kitchen Garden School as it was initially called, to help the wave of new immigrant women and families reap the benefits of life in a new society. She quickly realized that fulfilling that goal would require preparing a new generation of teachers with the skills to understand and help people who are coming from vastly different backgrounds. And in her own words, we have to lay the foundation not for 1 year or 2 years, but for 50 years. I realized that if education were to become a profession like law and medicine, it would have to have trained teachers. Grace also understood that helping people learn and thrive required attending to their physical and psychological well-being, and thus, despite its name, Teachers College became a place that united scholars from a wide range of fields and disciplines in education, health, and psychology. The story of TC is of an institution that time and again over the past 130 years has convened many of the nation's best minds to help meet the challenges of each era. Our many luminaries have included the great education philosopher and psychologist John Dewey, creator of the modern classroom, who believed that education is fundamental to democracy and a functioning civil society. James Earl Russell, our first great dean, who believed in the unity of all fields of knowledge and helped to launch the field of comparative and international education. Adelaide Nutting, who launched the field of nursing education. Mary Schwartz Rose, regarded as the creator of the field of nutrition education. Elizabeth Farrell, who launched the field of special education. A. Harry Passow, who considered the founder of the fields of urban education and gifted education. Lawrence Kremen, the great education historian and TC president, who argued that education occurs not only in the classroom, but also in churches and theaters, on street corners and in newspapers and on television. The late psychologist Morton Deutsch, regarded as the father of the field of conflict resolution. The late education philosopher and beloved TC faculty member Maxine Green, who urged a stance on wide awakeness toward art and life. And psychology professor emeritus Edmund Gordon, who has championed a vision of supplementary education to level the playing field for underserved children and families. These great thinkers represented vastly different fields and employed different methodologies, but they shared three essential qualities. First, they believed in science and the scientific method. Second, they were versed in multiple disciplines and believed in the importance of collaborating with others of different expertise. And third, They were passionate in their efforts to apply their knowledge to building a better world for all in the here and now. It's the convergence of these three hallmarks that makes Teachers College the unique institution that it has been and continues to be. No other college of education brings together the breadth and expertise that we do, and none can equal our legacy of improving human lives. When Grace Dodge died in 1914, the newspapers wrote about her 100-year look, her vision in creating an institution that was not just relevant in the present moment, but designed to continue fulfilling its mission for decades and perhaps even centuries to come. Which brings me back to the present era and our man of the moment. There are many reasons why Tom Bailey was chosen to serve as TC's next president. He's taught here for 27 years, and like the many great scholars of our past, Tom is a scientist with an extraordinary record of assembling and analyzing evidence, testing ideas, and implementing solutions that work. He's a convener of minds, someone who is all the wiser for knowing what he does not know, and who is able to bring together and inspire people with vastly different perspectives and skills. Above all, Tom is a deeply caring and compassionate human being who goes to work every morning with the goal of helping other people achieve better lives. Selecting a new president of the college is the Board of Trustees' most important responsibility. We met with many extraordinary candidates during our national search, and we unanimously concluded that Tom Bailey was the person best suited to lead this venerable institution. Teachers College and the dream and vision of its founders is in terrifically good hands. And now, as our celebration continues, we'll hear from representatives of various groups within the Teachers College community, because after all, a community is not just a set of buildings, not even buildings as old and beautiful as ours. A community is an inclusive forum that hopes and dreams of every single one of its members, a space where all of us join together to create a vision for a better college and a better society. Tom, the members of the Teachers College community are ready and willing to work with you to fulfill this mission. Speaking first will be Sonia Jones, IT Training and Communications Coordinator, Computer Information Services, who brings greetings from the Teachers College staff.